journalist and a human rights activist, Alexandra Calvius, became internationally well-known with her book The Chief Witness, where she gave voice to concentration camp survivor from East Turkistan, Saygı Saatbay. Alexandra is now following up with a second book co-written with Saygı Saatbay, China-Log, Annihilation Strategies of the CCP in the World's Largest Surveillance State. Here we are presenting some question and answers from Alexandra with Peter Winter. As an author who has been writing about human rights violations for years, you have described many incredible cruelties in the world. What can still shake you? She answered, what's happening in East Turkestan is an unprecedented industrialized form of mass murder consisting of several components such as forced labor, expropriation, organ harvesting, and more. This eradication of a culture is at the same time an extremely lucrative business. Human rights lawyer David Matas expressed it in this way. This is a form of evil the world has never seen before. The CCP continues to do so in Tibet, Inner Mongolia, Hong Kong, in neighboring countries like Kazakhstan, and threatens Taiwan. Who is next? In your book, you also present solutions for how to deal with the CCP. There are lots of measures to save our democracy. In short, it means ending up business as usual. It means making decisions. You can decide to be a slave of the money of a totalitarian regime, as in the example of IOC President Thomas Bach supporting so-called genocide games in Beijing and ignoring Peng Shuai's accusations. Or you can be guided by our laws and values, as in the example of Lin Zuania, who ignores Beijing's censorship and is offering protection to its democratic partners such as Taiwan. Change will only be possible if other countries will follow this example and demonstrate courage. China's envoy to Japan, Kong Xuanyou, on Thursday said the upcoming Beijing Winter Olympics had been unfortunately used as a political tool and asked for Japan's support, while also warning Tokyo not to interfere on Taiwan. Kong's speech came as members of the Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's Liberal Democratic Party called for a diplomatic boycott of the Beijing's game in February. The East Turkistan Government-in-Exile says on its Twitter account that we urge Japan to stand with liberty, peace, and justice by boycotting the Beijing 2022 genocide games, recognizing China's genocide of Uyghur and other Turkic peoples in East Turkestan, and supporting our case against China's officials at the International Crime Court.